I don't want to use that. Use that van right there.
Thank you.
Wan kuya kuya go wan kuya. Wan kuya. Go.
You have water.
Cici, you ready? Bawa. Very goodness.
I have mine too, so you even have umbrella. Yeah, I have.
It is in the shade walking that way. You probably will.
Ano ba? Stairs ka? Huh? Stairs, you can take the stairs you want. I think the stairs better guy. See, you can just go walk around. Woohoo! No, I just got the stairs, guys. You know, the same thing. Bam. La 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 la. Oh. Oh wow, it's very hot. Hot, 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 hot. Hot, hot, hot. Hot, hot, hot. Huh? Gotta go. Going. How's it hot? Hot, hot, hot. Payang đây, payang. Okay. Sabi na ito online, di ba? Stop na yun, mana nih.
Ah, sige naman, kuya.
Nevada. Huh? Happen? I'll take picture here.
Kuya.
Rep, kinahan ba balik pag 10:05 dito?
Sisi ka.
Okay, napagro ito online eh. Diyan niya ta. Come on. Okay, Sisi, look.
Look, wait.
Look at this, kuya. You wanna take picture here? Oh, this is the bridge, you know. So we have to go back like 10:05, right? So. Great names. Come on, kuya, come on.
Get your hair and then put your hair. Now you come on. I do.
take picture here? Huh? Or no?
Okay, here. Be careful. No one can put you there. Nó để đó.
Đấy, đấy, đấy. Ay, balik naman eh. Balik naman dito kung kuhan ki.
Go back, Sisi. Balik mo eh.
Yeah, okay.
Come on, Sisi, let's go back. Come on, let's go back, Sisi.
Oh, sorry. Daisy, Daisy. This is the border of Nevada and Arizona. Wow.
Pero pasa ya en modo económico. En serio que no tengo nada por dirección y yo sí he visto que
Let you know when we get to the visitor center where it's time to go in, before we exit the bus, you might need to leave some things on board that they don't allow inside. Okay, no food, no snacks, no gum. They don't allow it all, especially gum after Vegas vacation. When Chevy Chase put gum on the wall, millions of pieces of gum started showing up inside, so they don't even allow it in the building. Okay. Now, if you have a lighter and a vape pen, they'll allow that unless your vape is CBD or THC infused. If that's the case, this is federal property. They don't recognize that. Leave that on the bus. Okay, they'll make you throw it away or they won't let you in. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, don't worry, that's not for you. They're very strict with weapons. Okay, and to give you an idea on how strict they are when it comes to weapons, guys, they barely let me in there with these. Judy's. But we're talking pocket knives, Leatherman hand tools, Galaxy Note 7s. No bueno. So if you have that, leave it here. But let's get those cameras out because we're going to see the bridge you were just standing on when we make this turn. And it's the largest concrete arch compression bridge in the Western Hemisphere. Hey, here's a little something. It took 4.5 years to build the Colossus that we know as Hoover Dam. They said they're going to get this done in 4 years or less because of their modern technology and all their materials and equipment at their ready disposal. So they started blasting in 2002, 2003 to get the road work done, and they installed the cranes on both sides. 2004, they started physically building the bridge. Now, guys, on this turn, Brendo can't stop, but he's going to give us a nice roll so you can get a good picture. So make sure you get a snap of this. And once you do get a picture of that archway, swing it over there. Because now you're going to be underneath it. And you're going to have a beautiful view of the Colorado River and Black Canyon. And then when we make the turn, here it is up close and personal. Now, something happens in 2006. The crane on the Arizona side is not properly anchored, but they don't know this. The archway is halfway built, and they don't find out it's not properly anchored until they have 90-mile-an-hour winds, and the crane on the Arizona side takes a header 872 feet to the bottom. Could you imagine if they continued to build and they had a whole crew of men out there and that thing took a header? That would be utterly a disaster. It was already big enough for this project to take a header like that, or to deal with that. Took 2 years to acquire another crane that could finish the job. 1 year of excavating everything that fell into the canyon, into the river. But they get a crane back in 2008 and they finished it in 2010. It was supposed to be done in 4 years. Took them 8 years to do. Yep. Total cost $240 million. Now let's go to the dam in the 1930s where they're using drafting boards, slide rules, protractors, mathematical formulas. They're inventing tools and equipment and different drilling techniques. They got the high scalers hanging off the canyon walls. Some of them are free hands working out there. Other guys are tied to sitting on a wooden board. Bag of dynamite and some hand tools. Didn't even have hard hats then. The hard hat, the inception of the hard hat comes from the high scalers out there. When a guy got tar on one of his hats, and when a hardened rock fell on, didn't bust his head open, so guys started tarring up their hats. Then they found a company that made these little peanut kind of hats called boiled hats, and they showed them their design, and that's how the hard hat comes into existence. But they had to divert the Colorado River. So if you look to the left, the river would be coming this way, and obviously it's heading down that way, north to south. But in the canyon walls, all the way down, they have what's called the diversion tunnels. This is how they move the Colorado River. Right? You're going to see this in their presentation. But each tunnel is 4,000 feet in length, 56 feet in diameter. It took 100,000 cubic yards for each tunnel to complete it, making it 50 feet in diameter. And just the tunnels, not talking the flood control system, but just the tunnels, took 14 months to build those, working around the clock. Okay, when you talk about the greatest loss of life during the project, it happens in the diversion tunnels inside the canyon walls, not so much building on the dam. Okay, that did happen, but not like the diversion tunnels. Now, over here where that orange buoy is, down where the river would be, is a good estimation of where the coffer dam, the northern coffer dam is. So when they were finished with the diversion tunnels, they built 2 dams, one on the north end to divert the river, have it go into the canyon walls, the Arizona tunnels, just the Arizona tunnels, Nevada tunnels in case the river doubled in size in a flood, bless you on that. They could send water over there and not disrupt. But the south dam, coffer dam, prevents backflow. So in between those 2 dams is where this dam is built. When they pump out the water and they excavate everything, they clean it all up. They slather it with grout before construction to help prevent seepage. Then they build the dam. Now with shaping of the canyon walls, the diversion tunnels, the dams, the excavation and the preparation, 4.5 years, 22 months ahead of schedule and under budget. There we go, guys. Take a look over here to your right hand side. This is spillway hole. If you need to stand up too, watch your head. Hold on, son, because we're moving. But this is the same size as the diversion tunnel it connects to. This goes down 700 feet.
Wow.
Could you imagine doing this job? Concreting that up? Woo. Pretty gnarly. Now, again, we have the spillway over here on the Arizona side. There's an identical spillway hole and system like this over there on the Nevada side. Right? Each one of these spillways is designed to handle more water than Niagara Falls. So from it funneling in right here, going into this bathtub, down that spillway hole, and then another 2,200 feet before it hits the river, you can run Niagara Falls down this system. The summer of 1983, we had 2 Niagara Falls bypassing the dam for 66 days. So there was more water out here going through per side than there was water going over Niagara Falls during the summer of 1983. And what caused that? They called it a 500-year storm. I remember it was called El Nino. Right? But basically, during that time, you had a lot of snow, you had a lot of heat waves, you had a lot of snow, a lot of heat waves, all during the winter, rain in between. If you look at the weather map, the whole United States got hit that year, all across the board, north, south, east, and west. But you'll see over here on the right how massive that spillway hole is. Give you an idea there, especially with that little camper. So when we make our turn over here, guys, we're gonna have a nice look at these intake towers. So remember I told you there was 4 tunnels in the canyon walls, 2 on the Nevada, 2 on the Arizona sides. So here's those intakes. You see those? Now tunnels 1 and 4 connect to the spillways. Connect tunnels 2 and 10. I'm sorry, 2 and 3 connect to those towers, the intake towers. All right. Now those towers are 395 feet top to bottom. They do not touch the riverbed. Okay. There's another 170 feet below them. They built shells out of the canyon walls and then built those on top of those shells. Now, why did they do that? Because the start of filling up the reservoir, all the amount of silt that would come down, all the debris that would wash up at the base of the dam. So, to prevent all that from gumming up the works, they built those shells. There is an estimated 70 feet worth of silt at the base of the dam. Okay. So, we got a ways to go till it comes up to the bottom. Now, if you look over here to your right, you're going to see this high water mark. See the boats coming down. What's crazy is when this water was up, okay, they didn't have these buoys to prevent you from coming out over here because the intake of the water was so low. You were fine boating, fishing, swimming, all that stuff. Now, they don't want anybody near it. It's too dangerous. So when we get over here and you see on our right in front of the spillway, there's these 3 columns laying on the crest, okay? In between the columns, we have some steel gates that are laying down, yeah? Each one of those gates, with the system and everything that holds it in place, and the gears, 5 million pounds. Okay, so just to give you an idea, there's 20 million pounds of Pennsylvania steel laying down just right here compared to the whole project. There's no rebar in the dam. Structural steel, no rebar, because they're afraid of the breathing and contracting. They didn't want it to compromise. So the dam is as solid as the canyon walls itself. Right? But when you see these gates laid down, okay, when they're raised up, there's 4 here, 4 on the Nevada side. That will elevate the entire body of water of Lake Mead by 16 feet. Okay? Instead of the water rolling over the side and going down, taking up a lot of momentum, with those gates raised up, the water then cascades over the side and slowly makes its way down. Right? They also break up the momentum of the water on the release too, just depending on the amount of water going through, if they're going to use the canyon outlets or not. Now, you look to the top of the canyon, right here, there's a little pillbox from World War II, a little anti-aircraft bunker up there. You see a little shack. So after Pearl Harbor, they were afraid of any type of event, and they put ground-to-air defense all through the canyons, but there was no artillery at the time that could have dented the dam. During World War II as well, you had to have a military escort to get over the dam, back and forth. Pretty intense, right? Now as we're driving by, just over here where this gentleman in the purple shirt is, that's where a lot of people think the state line is, because they put the plaque. This plaque is a dedication by the American Society of Civil Engineers. It just says NV and AZ in the corner. So technically it used to be, because this was the highway. And if you remember the movie Fools Rush In, that's where Selma Hayek had the baby. Right there. Now, if you want to see the Nevada spillway, when you exit from the visitor center, you can cross over here and take this walkway all the way to the back. Right? So at the back of the parking lot on the left, they have that spillway, and you can see it. They have some placards out there with some information. This building also has air-conditioned restrooms right there, and you can access them from the outside. Unfortunately, this is 4 years in the restoration making, but this was a star chart of the visible sky the day of the dedication, September 30th, 1935. And the artist that made it was an amateur astronomer, and he believed that there was going to be cosmic travelers. And the potential, we might not be here. The dam was estimated to last a Platonic cycle, 25,000 years in astronomy. If we weren't here, and there were some cosmic travelers, they would be able to determine date and time by the star chart over there. And here I thought I got high. Now here's a statue, one of the high scalers. And you can tell by the statue the guys are just bigger back in those days.
That's why it only took 4.5 years. Huh?
So they got it done in 4.5, exactly. They had damn giants out there. They look like normal men, canyon walls. So, here's where we're going to get you inside to do the power plant tour. Now, we get this done first for a couple reasons. One, the weight, the lines, and all that stuff. But also, if you were to venture off and go do something.
What happened?
Wala.
I got a bail bondsman on speed dial, so if you need anything. Get over there. Yep, take it straight on in. They'll get you the rest of the way. 2 right here. Here you go. Have fun. 2. And I got 2 juniors, right?
Yes.
Okay. All right.
Thank you.
Thank
You
you.
Have fun in there.
Thank you. Hmm?
Chồng đứng gần vào đây. Ấy cao lên nè. Imagine if you slide in that thing, man. Almost slide ka. Wow.
Ready? Look, smile.
Crazy, huh?
Come this way, guys. You're going right at you. It is, huh? Wow.
In the middle somewhere.
That's the old elevator. That's the old elevator.
All right, somewhere in the middle. Woo. Move on to go back.
Regulatory thing.
Hey. Whoa. That white thing. Main water can go up there. Wow. Đấy, khách chạy được không? Tháo được cái kia không?
Bố mẹ thì bố mẹ. Có phải đi
Ờ. Đây đây. Đây đây, kia đây. Tới rồi. Ok rồi, thấy rồi. Wow. Okay, here we go. Uy! Where's mommy? Where's mommy, kuya? Kuya, where's mommy? Kuya! Seri! Ha? Ano eh?
Likod ang picture, masarap.
Saan siya?
Tila nindo.
Okay, small na kayo, small? Para lang kung
Sa likod mo lang pre.
wala pa makitaan. Kari ka oh? Ga? Ga? Gaga? Gaga? Oh, terno tang pat ha?
Terno ming inday. Terno mong dudo.
Sumang ko ah.
Kami, kami among inday. Nanto sa kids ko.
Kari oh? Ah, wala na na ersuna no? Kari do.
Maaf mo ni tila. Ako ni, lami yung tila.
Ha? Kung sudah na?
Yeah.
Kari lang kayo mulay. Nagula kayo nanignaw. Naano kayo nanignaw God? Naghang kayo nanang kulo.
Small?
Small ko ah. Dudong?
Small.
Oh yeah. Oh, small ito na? Ah, okay, good. Now ako no, make sure. Look, Sisi. Hana kay close na. Look, Sisi. You want? Gonna be itchy. Okay, pina kay. Kasi taas ang linya.
Also, it's just in me. There's a little
Garit ko yan, go siya. Sige na kayo, linya taas. Na, yung bus, look.
Come on, let's go. Give me the one. Give me the one.
Okay na nga, di ka maniga, magnet? Okay. Oh, Sisi. For your school. You want it? Huh? Oh. Apa? Film ni yang blue one. Huh? 69 tu? What about this?
29.
Souvenir shop. Bag. Dragon. What happened? Too much? Oh, nice guy. Go na. Ha? That's what they found in there. Scorpion, mosquito. This one.
Oh, yeah, someone's.
This one. The scorpion. Yeah, the time is ticking. Tick tong. Let's go na. Out. No more time. Go. What?
We used to take your boat, right?
Huh? What? Yeah, let's go.
That's what I told you.
Oh, come on.
She'll like send me a text. I came in to the link real quick.
Woo. Whew.
What do you like?
Whew, whew. Whew, whew.